Привет! В конце прошлого видео Торальд надавал кучу всяких разных заданий сюжетных. Я попробовала искать какую-то детальку для глайдера в развалинах, которые недалеко. Вот в этих развалинах. Территория компании Западный Дан. Но я ничего там не нашла. Часа два там прокопалась, поубивала монстров. Потом пару раз возвращалась туда. Ниоткуда возьмись, там появлялись патроны. Но входа в тайную лабораторию у меня пока не получилось найти. Пойду дальше по другим квестам. Потом, наверное, погуглю, если так и не обнаружу. А пока в Истоке у Кайи и Бестии для меня появились новости. Сейчас пойду с ними поговорить.
Hey, you. Listen, I...
Took the medicine?
Yeah, so I just wanted to tell you...
That you now feel better because it works, and you're eternally grateful?
Full of yourself, aren't you?
Yes.
Are you going to stop gloating and tell me what comes next?
Gather the free people, defeat the Alps, and free Magellan.
And you want me along? Ready for the fight?
Let's get on with it.
Так, кажется, с Бестией все хорошо. Кая?
Игнадоне. We must go to Игнадоне.
You've sensed more Elex?
Yeah, we should go there. Now, as soon as possible.
Go where in Ignadoне?
I'll find it when I'm close.
Let's take a look at the Elex deposit in Ignadoне.
Good. Good, thank you.
Весьма неплохие отношения с Кайей, учитывая, что я с ней практически не ходила.
The crater. This is where the comet struck, where Elex first appeared on Magellan. The impact sent it high into the atmosphere and spread it across the world.
And today, the factions are gathering it back up.
Well, there's still enough here for us to examine. We should begin. We know where we have to go. I'll follow you this time. It's somewhere up ahead of us. We're close now.
Надо подняться чуть выше. То есть сюда? Где мы вообще? Опять метка на карте есть. Ой. Подземные залежи. Ну так, эти ребята нам не друзья. Да, остановись уже. Да, остановись ты. Слизи змей. Не надо было его так близко подпускать. Итак, всего 3 монстра. Это все?
Here, it's here. Give me space, and I'll see what I can find.
Кажется, я здесь уже была когда-то. Кекс. Дружественный. О, кусок Элекса. Ой. Я заметила, что независимо от моего друга животных, даже если гнилец вылазит из своей норки, то он сразу начинает атаковать меня. Никто не любит, когда их беспокоит. Даже друзья. Ну чё?
It's easy to get lost in it.
What happened?
I think it's all right. It's all right. I'm back. I'm with you.
Were you able to feel anything this time?
Yes. The Elex is more than just energy. It has purpose.
What are you talking about?
The Elex was meant to change us. Meant to change our planet. It didn't come here by accident.
Elex came here on the comet.
I know, but I can feel it. It has purpose. It almost has reason.
You think it's alive?
I know. It sounds crazy, doesn't it? I'm still trying to understand it myself, but I'm sure that Elex was sent here to change things. I've never met anyone like you before.
Is that a good thing?
You don't lie or exaggerate. You just do. You can always be relied on.
What, you mean I'm predictable? I should eliminate that. I will only assist my enemies.
I'm not talking about our enemies. I'm talking about us.
Oh, then I find you predictable as well.
You mean you know me? That must feel strange. You were connected to the other Alps, then forced to be alone. Unconnected. I'm worried that might be why we get on so well, that you're just looking for something to replace that connection. But it feels like it's more than that. That you could have real emotions. Is that true? Please, tell me.
Конечно.
Yes, it's true.
Well, good. Then...
About the side effects of Elex.
Yeah?
Here, I have some mana for you.
Thank you.
Sent here by who?
I don't know. I can only tell you what I sensed from the Elex. But whatever Elix's purpose is, it isn't over. The power it must have taken to make this. And now we all depend on it for magic, for technology, for power? The whole planet is dependent on it.
The Alps think Elex is the key to the next step in evolution.
I know. I always assumed it was about magic, or just an excuse for their belief that they were superior. But I think the Elex wants to change us. The question is, why?
Can you figure this out?
No, not yet anyway. Maybe with more study I can learn more.
But whatever purpose it has, the free people will be less able to resist it, while they are divided into all these factions.
We should go on. I won't learn any more here.
Sounds like you've learned a lot. Question is, what does any of it mean? Do you think you could find out more from the Elex?
Not right now. Getting close to it, inside what it is projecting, it would be easy to get swept away. I've learned more than I imagined I would. I almost wish I hadn't. Knowing what I know now, it makes me feel powerless.
With all your magic?
Don't you see? Whatever Elex is, something must have created it. Whatever my powers are, they aren't close to that. Whatever powers I have, that you have, we owe to Elex. Elex created us. And I don't know if it is serving us, or we are serving it. How can you not be afraid of that? That was great.
О, новое задание. Кайя стала неверным спутником. Посмотрим, как ситуация будет развиваться дальше. Только отметка на карте и все. Ладно. Идем, значит. О! У меня еще мне надо поговорить с Незолом. Он же так до сих пор и не знает, что я убила берсерка, который за ним охотился. Так как мы с Кайей теперь больше, чем друзья, то я думаю, стоит ходить чаще с ней.
It's amazing that it's still here. Whatever this was, it is an impressive monument to the past.
Обычные развалины. Новых патронов вроде не появилось. Где здесь вход в лабораторию, по-прежнему непонятно. Там есть загазованное помещение. Но я вроде прошарила его, ничего там не нашла.
Not good at all.
Вообще нехорошо. Ладно, уходим отсюда. Но то она и тайная лаборатория, чтобы ее не просто было найти. Так, тараканы. Мы все еще не подружились. Кажется, это далековато. Пара ночеров появилась. То есть много ночеров появилось на карте. Наверное, в 3-й главе. Что ты там гавкаешь? Яд. А где же Незол? Что-то я подзабыла, где он стоит. А, вот. Какая-то дамбочка. Гидроэлектростанция, наверное. Или просто дорога. Откуда здесь столько газа? Здесь что, все так плохо теперь? Или это не то место? Вроде бы то место. Так что, мне в газ идти, что ли? Может быть, вот это вот поближе? Как-то у вас тут пахнет, люди. А, вот это место, наверное. Да? Да, Незол, привет. Наконец-то я нашла тебя. Элекситор Парсик его интересовал.
Alexander Parsec is dead.
Then the rumors about you are true. And there is no way back, if any still harbored that hope. Thanks for the good news, Commander.
Ух ты, денег дал.
I spoke with the berserker Hakon.
And what answer do you bring?
None. I lied and kept your offer from him.
But why?
Hakon wants revenge for the deaths of his men, and I fear nothing I say will change his mind.
He can't see past the blood that was spilled, and it seems we may have to fight to be recognized. Very well, so be it.
Я вас не предал, это чего-то достоит. Что вы будете делать?
What exactly are you planning?
We aren't the only ones to leave Zakor. There are more separatists here. We're gathering all we can find. Once we're a large enough force, then maybe we can make the free people listen. Well, loyalty should be rewarded. We defectors have to stick together. Don't get caught, Commander.
Что ж ты так на меня так называешь?
I took care of the Alps that were hunting you.
You took them on? On your own? Then we are fortunate the Albs made the mistake of trying to kill you. Who would have thought that we would fight shoulder to shoulder as defectors?
Привет, кто подошел. Дал нам 1000 элекситов. Идем в город, в Купольный. Там, по спойлерам... А что это желтое такое? Кайи. А, это у меня выделен квест. Попробую поговорить с Вита-трактирщиком и показать ему коготь Катты, который у меня есть. Где тут можно поспать?
Go through. It's not like security matters anymore.
Что ж ты такой депрессивный? Город на месте. Все хорошо.
One shard, 2 shards. You'd think people could spare that, wouldn't you?
Надо поставить на быстрый доступ что-то лучше консервов. А то мало ли. Кого там придется убивать. Ой, а что происходит? А, ой, это он уже встал. Это кабак? Кто зеленый? Да, это Вита.
So, you survived. Well, you know where my bar is when you need a drink.
Do you want to trade?
Он ничего не говорит мне. У меня есть коготь катты. Насколько я помню, еще коготь крысы нужен. Но я думала, что нужен хотя бы один из них. Либо прошло время, когда я могла присоединиться. Ну, когда я могла поговорить с ним насчет воров.
That's what happens when you let Albs into the city.
Вроде бы где-то здесь, на заднем дворе, должен быть какой-то люк. Там рядом какие-то двери. Вот это люк, что ли? И ключ к этим дверям вроде бы как у Вита. Но похоже, что в этом прохождении я до них не доберусь. Привет, привет. Кто пришел? Ладно, придется отложить воров. Что мне еще надо было сделать? Пойдем поговорим с папой Вардеком. Он сидит у Истокома. Где он раньше был, интересно? Я его там не видел. Может, у Истокома для меня какие-нибудь новости есть? Или у меня для него? Это дамбу отсюда видно. Я как-то не обращала внимания, что они прямо рядом с дамбой находятся.
Which one of you convinced Wardek to join your cause?
No one did. Your father chose to join us himself. I hope that you too can see the strength of our cause. But perhaps your father can convince you. He has been waiting to speak to you since you arrived in Abessa.
И чё ж не поговорил?
The pilgrim Thorold is key to the fight against the hybrid.
Then there is another who will fight to take control of Zakor.
I don't think Thorold has any interest in taking the throne in the Ice Palace. He's seeking to defend Edan.
The Berserkers have their own plans for Magalan. Their goals will always be a threat to ours. Never forget that all the free people have their own agendas.
As do you.
Yes, but mine is clear. As are the results of my actions. You cannot say the same of others. Offer people power, and they will take it. That includes the pilgrim.
Не знаю, чем его цели яснее, чем остальные.
I've discovered Zardom's secret. He has control of a mutant force.
I knew he must have a plan. The question is, what he intends to do with them. Whatever he says about his motives, I find it hard to believe that he has turned his back on his past. I think we will need to watch Zardom carefully.
Ладно, где Вардек? Просто сепаратист? А, вот он стоит.
Father?
Jax, so it's true. You are alive. I hadn't dared to hope.
So, you left Zakor? Have you stopped taking Elex too?
I am trying, but it's difficult. You must have experienced the problems of Elex withdrawal yourself.
I was unconscious during the worst of it. My body was already drained of Elex when I awoke.
Счастливчик.
There is more to the changes than just the physical. It is how your mind copes with the rejection of all that you have known, all that you have been in life. Tell me, what do you make of the world you have discovered since leaving Zakor?
Я считаю, что свободные люди могут противостоять альбам. Что ты делаешь здесь с сепаратистами?
That the free people are capable of resisting the Albs. We are told we are superior, but the Albs have failed to crush them, or their spirit.
That will change soon. The first Alexator, Tarek, is assembling his troops before the gates of the Ice Palace. He will make his move, and he will succeed in conquering the lands of the free people. We have to stop him, or our people will perish.
Что, выдвигаемся уже?
What are you doing here with the Separatists?
I had no other choice. I tried to stop Tarek in Zakor, but he realized my plans. He would have killed me if I had stayed. I hope that I can still make a difference from here. I can help to bring a halt to Tarek's plans. His blind obedience of the hybrid endangers all our people.
What is it he's doing that threatens the Albs? Why is Tarek such a danger?
Tarek is a puppet. He has given his will to the hybrid. The hybrid and his new directive dominate our people. And soon, Tarek will dedicate all our people, the whole of the fighting strength of Zakor, to an invasion of the lands of the free people. All this death for one purpose. Greater power to the hybrid. I say we need to find another way. One that does not lead to our ruin.
Ты служил директиве и добывал Элекс для Гибрида, что заставило тебя передумать. Тогда нам следует спросить у Гибрида, во что он превращается. Мы должны понимать, что выбираем.
You served the directive to obtain all Elex for the hybrid. What changed your mind?
What happened to our search for knowledge? What happened about our evolution? What about researching the nature of Elex? All those were key to the Alb people, and all have been dominated by the hybrid's demand for Elex. A lot has changed at the Ice Palace since the coming of the hybrid, and the pace of that change is only accelerating. The hybrid tells us nothing of this future he sees. He is obsessed with his own evolution, and that is only attainable through the consumption of ever greater quantities of Elex. No Alb, no free person will be allowed to stand in his way. I still believe in serving the Albs of Zakor, but to achieve that, I now know that the hybrid must be removed from the Ice Palace.
Если эволюция гибрида еще не завершена, может, стоит дождаться, пока он примет окончательную форму. А зачем?
Then we should ask the hybrid what he will become. We should know what we are choosing between.
Do you think the hybrid will talk to us? To him, we have no more free will than the mutants he commands. You know the price that an owl pays to reach the highest ranks in Zakor.
О, еще одно воспоминание. Привет, привет. Тот же самый робоуборщик.
You summoned me, Master?
Kallakse, you have proven yourself loyal to the directive. You are efficient. You obey your orders. Those are the marks of a true alb. I have watched you and your brother, and the honor you have brought to your father. You will all have a part to play in the events that are to come. Are you ready to play that part, Kallakse? Will you join those chosen to evolve?
The hybrid's will is above all. I will serve the hybrid.
And so it shall be. Open your mind to me, Kallakse. Know my thoughts and serve the directive.
Гибрид — это такой патрон, только из железа.
You and your brother were the strongest warriors at the Ice Palace's command. Strong, intelligent, iron-willed. No one could equal you. And now look at you. Today, you are an outcast.
Я подозреваю, что провальное задание и моя казнь были спланированы кем-то в Ледяном дворце. Где сейчас Каллакс?
I suspect that my failure in execution was planned by someone at the Ice Palace.
I share those suspicions, but I have yet to find any proof.
My raider being shot down, the Alps being nearby to carry out my execution. The chances of those things happening without being planned.
But the questions are why and who. The only cause I can think of is your free will. All other Alps took the hybrid's favor as an honor. You questioned it. But who ordered your death? Who coordinated it? That I don't know.
Что насчет Зардома? Что насчет Каллакса, Гибрида, Тарека, первого Элексетора?
What about the hybrid?
The hybrid needed you and your skills to achieve his aims. While your free will may have made you stand out, your will is nothing to the hybrid's. You were under his control and offered no threat. Besides, if he wanted you dead, he could have had you shot without the need for this intricate plan.
What about my brother, Kallakse?
I don't believe that. I am sure if your brother is involved, it is only as an instrument. He must be being used by other people. He would only have carried out the execution if he had orders to do so.
What about Zardom? It's obvious he is planning something. Could his plans involve killing me?
Now that he has left the Ice Palace, he would have no reason to do that. Zardom was always set on becoming First Alexitor. If he thought you were an impediment to that, he would have no hesitation in having you killed. But now he's here, out of Zakor, who knows what his plans are?
Ну да.
What about the First Alexitor, Tarek?
He has the power and the intellect to plan something like this. But he is no longer himself. These days he is merely a vassal to the hybrid. I don't think he possesses the ability to think as freely as this. I don't think he would do this without orders from the hybrid.
I know Zardom wanted my raider shot down. Zardom knew I was flying to Adan, and he knew the purpose of my mission.
Well, if that is true, I don't know how he knew that information. No. Zardom was already in exile when you received your orders from the hybrid.
Then someone at the Ice Palace must have got that information to him.
If Zardom is behind this, then he had help. But why would another Alb communicate with an exile?
So who do you think is behind this?
I don't know. Even if there is someone behind this, I think you will learn his name on the day you stride up the great ramp to the Ice Palace.
Where is Kallakse now?
Your brother knows you are still alive. He is looking for you. He wants to finish what he started and prove his loyalty. After all, technically, he failed in his mission to execute you. He will want to remedy that. That is why he is traveling alone. He is currently in the mountains of Abessa on the border of Zakor, awaiting information on your whereabouts. Have no doubt, he will strike as soon as he knows where you are.
То есть можно уже за него отправляться.
Not if I get to him first.
I would rather you both join together. The death of either of you weakens us all.
It is far too late for us to be reconciled.
There must be a way to free him from the hybrid. He's a slave like Tarek. If you could free him from the hybrid's will, then you could both be reconciled.
And if he comes for me in the meantime, I will fight him rather than die myself.
If that is your fate. But you think clearly and independently now, Jax. You can decide your own destiny.
If the hybrid's evolution is not yet complete, shouldn't we ensure he reaches his final form?
With all the sacrifices we've made, with all the blood he once spilled, has he told us what he will achieve if he attains that? How do we know what he will become? No. My loyalty ended on the day of your execution. I will not sacrifice my son for the ideals of that machine.
Откуда у альвов отцовские чувства?
Listen to your inner voice, my son. Know your strength.
The survival of our people matters above all else.
Что там с новым заданием? Теперь я знаю, где искать своего брата, настало время встретиться с ним. Ну что, попробуем. А какой смысл сейчас встречаться с ним, если он под властью гибрида и по-любому попытается убить меня? Возможно, стоит сначала поговорить с Зардомом. Поговорю с Зардомом. С этим хотя бы можно будет спокойно разговаривать. Ну, если Джакс не решит его убить, конечно.
Now where is Zardom? Wherever he is, this gives me a good chance to look through his things.
I've got a bad feeling about this place.
Контракт Зардома и Рэя. Интересно.
Contact details for Ray. Research indicates he is capable of making the shot needed to hit the thruster on an Alb raider. Zardom used Ray to shoot down my raider. Ray. I am interested to hear what excuse he gives me this time.
А что Рэй? Его наняли, вот он и стрелял. Изгой из Тавара. Курьер по имени Рэй берет на себя задачу сбить над Эданом указанный глайдер. Для этого предписано нанести удар по соплу двигателя. Рэй назначается ответственным за выполнение этого задания и осознает цену отказа. Невыполнение контракта недопустимо. Я нашел заметки, написанные Зардомом. В них говорится о превращении шакала в человека, а также о том, что Зардом имел дело с изгоем по имени Рэй, которому было поручено сбить мой глайдер. Было бы интересно поговорить с этим Рэем. С этим Рэем.
Ray, there is something you should have told me. Now is the time.
Okay, that tone is telling me something is wrong.
Yeah.
Are you going to give me a clue?
Zardom.
Zardom? Zardom?
You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, well, yeah. The shit with your raider, yeah? I'm sorry. I was the guy that shot you out of the sky. I should have told you earlier, but you were so pissed about your armor, I thought, well, you'll probably kill me if I did.
Why did you do it?
I had no choice. Please, listen to me.
Это ты не дал мне выбора, ты пытался меня убить, засранец.
I'm listening.
It wasn't personal. Not from me. I took a job. A strange one. I didn't know who was hiring me. I was told to aim at the port on your raider. They gave me that information. I mean, at that point, you were just another alb. Now I know you, and I know you're more than that. And I didn't even get paid. He threatened me. He has my brother, Tom. He said he would kill him if I didn't help. He still has him.
He took your
Ничего он
brother.
мне до сих пор не сказал.
I didn't know you. You were my enemy. And Zardom, he was gonna kill my brother. You have to understand that.
I do.
I couldn't tell you because of that. He is still threatening him.
Now I understand the note I read about changing a person into a jackal.
What? What are you talking about?
I think Zardom turned your brother into a jackal. He's among us, hiding in plain sight.
But are you sure? You could be wrong. He could be lying.
We'll know for certain if we can find him.
But how can we find Tom?
Знаешь, где сейчас Зардом?
Where is Zardom now?
I don't know. I really don't. My guess is that he's gone back to the Ice Palace. I mean, why else would he try and kill you? It has to do with Zakor, right?
You have a point. I think I know where your brother is.
What? Where? Tell me.
There's a friendly jackal at Origin. I think that jackal is your brother.
What?
Капец.
We should go there now. We have to help him.
Yes, and I think I know how. In your contract with Zardom, I found the magical trigger that Zardom planted in your brother to turn him back.
Серьезно?
Okay, but hurry up before someone accidentally shoots Tom.
Not bad.
Что это? Тю. А я думала, это просто хорошая собака.
Come here, boy. We're going to get you out of here. Oh, Ryan.
Сказал волшебное слово. Что за фигня?
What? Ray? Is that you? Slow down. You're still a little dazed after what you went through.
What happened? The last thing I knew was that Elex?
Zardom. He transformed you into a jackal. But you're back now. You don't have an urge to scratch your ear with your foot, do you?
I can't remember what happened.
It's all right. The important thing is you are back again. Just sit down. You'll be fine. All right?
I have to get my thoughts together. My mind's still a bit of a mess.
You, of all people, caught him back. After everything. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything.
When did you realize that Jackal was my brother?
Obviously, I found out just in time.
Yeah, and I can't thank you enough for that. Oh, what have I done? Why did I deal with Zardom? All of this. You have to understand, I didn't know you, and now my brother?
You'd better be talking about Zardom.
Of course. You tried to help me. And I will pay off my debt to you, to the last shard, to the last drop of blood, I promise you. We still have a lot to do, so get your head straight and let's get on with it.
Зардом в ледяном дворце. У нас теперь открытый Каллакс. Ну, также нужно найти реактор. Обчистить преобразователь. И все, пока. Ну что, теперь остается только идти к Каллаксу. Либо не идти к Каллаксу. Ну ладно, пойду. Поговорю с ним. Посмотрю, что будет. Кого-то не хватает. Где Кайя? Вечно то один спутник выкидывает другого из пати. Надо поспать наконец, что ли. Бестия у костра сидит. Кайя, вернись.
Hey, have you thought what you'll do when all of this is over?
No.
I can understand that. I've had to fight my entire life. Always thinking about what's just in front of me. You can only survive on Magellan if you're strong enough. If you focus on the things that are dangerous to you.
Yes.
You have to choose your friends carefully, and not just for the sake of survival. It's your friends or companions who make all this make sense. They make it worth fighting for.
So it seems for many people.
And believing in someone. That makes you wonder, what will you be once all this is over? Will you still remain as close?
I suppose that depends on the challenges that are to come.
Yeah, but it's not all about the challenges, is it?
Why? What else is there?
Oh,
you understand. Just listen to your feelings.
We are right here for each other. For the future.
I'm glad you see it that way.
Yes,
Listen, we should talk about it alone. Uninterrupted would be best.
Yes?
Yeah, we should.
Ta-da-da. Ух ты.
When we met, I thought, well, I didn't know what to think of you. A chancer, someone else out for what they could get, but here we are.
Yes, here we are. What's so special about here?
Джакс, блин.
It's not here, not physically here, it's where we are. Two of us, our feelings?
Yes, we are closer than I thought we'd be.
Don't worry, you're not doing too badly for an alb. You'll get there.
Вау. Нежная сцена упирания. Кайя, а ты чё на кровати босиком стоишь?
How are you?
Life is good. I like being here with you. I hope the differences between the free peoples won't mean we lose this war against the Alps.
Ух ты, прикольно она тут сидит. А, как это мило. Так, ладно. Блин. А кто-то, кстати, говорил, что должно пройти 75 дней с начала игры, чтоб завязать какие-то отношения. У меня все еще остался Каллакс, собственно, ничего не изменилось. Надо поспать после такого.
Follow me.
Okay. With everything that's going on, you forget how beautiful it really is here.
Хорошо, когда кто-то это замечает. Кстати, Фальк что-то там говорил, когда я к нему обратилась. Что-то насчет альбов.
The Albs are the enemy. People must take care that they're not overrun and fed into their converters.
То есть Фальк пришел к однозначному выводу, что альбы враги. Идем поговорим с братом. Можно было бы пойти пострелять альбов в преобразователе, но это за кадром. Ай! Стой! Блин. Фух. Я думала пройти игру практически до конца. Вот. Какая милая картинка. зачистить практически всю карту с Фальком. Вот. А потом, когда останется время, когда все будет уже почти сделано, прогуляться с Кайи по всем этим местам. Может быть, ей понравилось бы какое-нибудь место Элекса. А ну, вот как получилось. Она только, похоже, сама приводит в места, которые ей интересны. Как-то высоко. Смогу ли я туда забраться? Есть ли тут куда встать? Вроде да. Да блин, Джакс, блин. Короче, ладно, пойду по дороге. Убедили. Нет, не пойду. Патрон? Здесь? Живой? Ладно, ты, говорит, для Альба неплохо справляешься. Ой, там патрон живет. Кая по отношению к животным называется как друзья друзей. Тоже атаковать тоже нельзя. Как гребет медленно против течения. Реалистичность. А чё он голый-то, собственно? Это после вечеринки так? Кольцо на месте, амулет на месте, штаны не на месте. О, сюда ведет дорога. Здесь вроде бы никого нет. И Каллакс где-то на уровень выше. Не будет ли меня кто-то убивать здесь наверху? Так, Каллакс со мной на одном уровне. Там что ли сидит? Пусто. Ни одного Альба. Он что там, один сидит? Элексетор Каллакс. Без охраны.
All citizens are advised to seek shelter immediately. Government sources have now confirmed that Comet XJLY is on a direct collision course with our planet. Reports say that panic has already broken out in many cities, with citizens leaving to seek shelter in mountain areas. Seek shelter immediately, and may your gods be with you.
А чё, горные районы типа должны были защитить?
The government has been overthrown. The military has taken control in a coup that has seized all parliament buildings. There is no word from the president. All that we can do is wait and hold our breath. We will transmit information for as long as we can. May your gods be with you. Citizens are advised that those remaining in the open will have a low chance of survival. There is a high chance of strong aftershocks, earthquakes, and tsunami. Damage across areas surrounding the impact site will be catastrophic, while dust and debris from the impact is forecast to lead to dust storms, prompting a period of cooling that will mean the failure of most crop species. It is no exaggeration to say that we could be facing the end of our world. Citizens are asked to gather as many supplies as possible. Please wait for additional local instructions.
Кто здесь коллекционировал аудиозаписи?
I doubted what I was told, that you were failing the hybrid.
Семейное сборище.
Yet now even the fact that you still breathe stands against the directive. Why did you come here, Jax? What did you expect to find?
My brother.
You appeal to me with emotion? The bond of blood with you, with father, once gave me honor. Now all I have is shame. Your execution should have saved me from that.
And yet, here I stand. You failed the directive, Kallakse. Perhaps we aren't perfect after all. Vardek hid the truth. We were born free people. Elex, the hybrid, our father. They decided what we would become.
Powerful, superior. They opened the door to our evolution. Our past is irrelevant.
So we've been told. But what other lies have we yet to uncover? You take the promises of the future and serve without question. But even now as an Alexeter, what does the hybrid tell you, Kallakse? What do you know of the truth?
From the ashes came the clerics, believers in Kalan. From Kalan came the Albs, believers in the future. From Elex came the hybrid, seer of all things. Together we serve no god, we bow to no person. Together we shall evolve.
Evolve into what? The Albs existed before the hybrid. Now we serve him. Now we bow to him. He has taken the place of Kalan.
Do you think you can anger me? I don't need anger, brother. The directive tells me you must die. What is dead should stay dead.
Аупс. Ой, как-то их тут много, блин. Дезинформация? Ауч.
So, Kallakse set a trap for me, and Vardek walked me into it. He has some explaining to do.
Кайя, пока уходим отсюда. Что, рецепт? А что она в руке? А, она в руке держит такую же черепушку, как у меня. Ну да. Ой, кто-то пуляется. Кайи заглючила. Ну что, я попробую их убить. Делать мне сейчас все равно нечего, разве что идти к Зардому. Информация Вардека оказалась неверной. Каллакс был не один, и я чуть не попался его охране. Почему Вардек сказал мне, что Каллакс будет в одиночестве? То есть стоит поговорить с Вардеком. Да, прежде чем...
Not now.
Кто у нас тут? Там один Альп. Или робот. Не один. Альп-солдат. Теперь валим отсюда. Ух ты ж, японский магнитофон, там еще один. Тут мутанты, капец. Откуда их здесь столько? И почему они не атакуют меня? Они атакуют, все нормально. Они атакуют Каю. Кая, валим отсюда. Все, валим. Кое-кому надо поговорить с папой. Кая. Бежит. Отлично. Сейчас он такой скажет: ну ты же сильный, я знал, что ты выкрутишься, или что-то вроде того.
Kаллакс lured me into a trap. You told me Kаллакс was traveling alone, but I was ambushed by several units of Alp soldiers.
I told you what I knew of him. Kаллакс must have changed his plans.
Where did you get that information in the first place?
From Kаллакс.
Then either you lied, or Kаллакс used you to set a trap for me.
The hybrid has made him blind to all other things. You must help set your brother free from the hybrid's control.
I can't promise you that.
This nonsense has to end. He was your brother in arms. He is your brother by blood.
И, наверное, поэтому стоило держать холодность на середине. Потому что Джакс, кажется, не хочет оставлять его в живых. Я думала, что Каллакс действительно плохой, там заслуживает смерти и все такое. Но тут есть Вардек, которого это волнует, который не хочет, чтобы мы ссорились.
Kаллакс told me I was to become an Alexander, one of the chosen. What does that mean?
That you were directly under the hybrid's control, working together as a group to do the hybrid's will.
But I don't remember even having access to the hybrid. As a full Alexander, Kallakse was the one who had access. He was the one who always spoke directly to him. There must be more to this. It just doesn't add up.
Then you need to speak to Kallakse yourself.
I would have done, but the combat mechs you failed to warn me about had other ideas.
There must be another way to reach him.
Привратник.
And how do I do that without walking into another trap?
You will have to find a place where the combat mechs won't go. Then, you'll need to lure him there.
Any suggestions for where I can lure him?
No. That's a question you'll have to answer yourself.
Lure Kallakse? Are you serious?
It's better than you fighting his combat mechs.
Then give me a suggestion, Father. If you want to help him, then help me.
Something important happened in the past that I have yet to tell you. Kallakse has known for some time, and I think he fears the truth.
What is it he fears?
Losing his rank as a Lexitor.
Tell me this secret.
There is a small fishing village on an island to the south of Idan. It is now long abandoned. You should go there. That is where you will find the answers you are seeking.
You must be able to tell me more than that.
I could tell you, but you may not believe me. You have to see it yourself to understand. I will speak to you when you return.
Интересно. Вардек, Торальд. Каллакс стал эликсетором, значит, ему известен код, который открывает дверь в отсек Гибрида, но он не выдаст его мне, если я не найду способ надавить на него. Возможно, Вардеку придет в голову что-нибудь, что я не смогу использовать против Каллакса. Тут эти Вардек, Торальд выглядят так, как будто я должна их убить. Я пока не могу решить, где должна состояться встреча с Каллаксом. Я хочу, чтобы он был один, без солдат и боевых роботов. Мне нужно найти место, куда он не станет приводить войска. Я пока не придумал, где. Нужно сохранить терпение. А почему я не могу просто перестрелять всех его роботов? Как настоящий главный герой. Вардек намекнул на мое прошлое и прошлое Каллакса. Мне придется отправиться в Идан, чтобы выяснить, что Вардек от меня скрывает. Этим мы сейчас и займемся. А я думала, что на этом уютном острове у меня уже не будет никаких квестов.
So, this is the place Wardek wanted me to see. This place, there's something familiar about it. I have been here before. This path, this beach. It was a long time ago, but I was here. I was still a child. A young child. I lived here with my parents. This was my home. It was raining. They came out of the darkness with their weapons of light and fire. People ran in panic. They ran. They were cut down. The town on fire. Screaming. Another boy hiding near me. Just as afraid as I was. Everyone else was gone. All that remained were the lifeless bodies in the surf. It was just me. And the other boy. Then one of the attackers found us and took us with them. He named me Jax, and the other boy, Kallakse. So, that is what Wardek kept secret all these years. Kаллакс and I weren't born in Zakor. We came from Edan. We were born berserkers. Why would Wardek hide that from us?
This is nice. I'd like to spend some time here. When all this is over.
Можем начинать. То есть альбы все-таки размножаются. То есть то, что он бывший берсерк, это стало для него сюрпризом. Они не крадут детей. Ну, то есть, наверное, в основном. Это типа его дом. Тут всего 2 дома. Хотя, наверное, все, что здесь было, уже сгорело. А это типа новые постройки. Хорошо они жили в детстве. Вернемся к Вардеку. Возможно, он расскажет нам еще что-то. Там патрон ходит. Они тут плодятся, что ли?
I've been to the fishing village in Edan.
Then do you understand?
That Kаллакс and I were born berserkers and not Albs? Do I understand that you killed our parents and carried us off to the Ice Palace as your children? What I don't understand is why.
I wanted heirs. I had achieved much, but I wanted to found a dynasty of the most powerful Albs to follow in my footsteps. But I couldn't have children. So I did what Albs do. I took what I wanted, and I was successful. Look at what you and Kallakse achieved. You rose to the very top in Zakor. My legacy was almost complete. You were poised to rule.
We were. Then someone set me up. Now, your bastard children are trying to kill each other.
Yes, all the plans I had shattered.
Твои планы? В твои планы не входило мое изгнание и казнь. И как теперь воплотить в жизнь твои планы? Достичь этого величия?
Your plans? You destroyed our lives.
What life are you talking about? I saved you from death when the Albs destroyed your village. Your parents would be dead anyway. Your lives would have been short, desperate, futile. What would you be? A fisherman? A vagrant in the forests? A wanderer amongst the rat holes of Edan? You both have me to thank for lives of greatness. This truth is what you can use to lure Kallakse. He wants to hold on to power, and fears that if the truth of his birth became known, then he would lose that power, threaten to reveal the truth, and Kallakse will come to you. There is one place Kallakse will not dare to take anyone from Zakor. You will know it when you see it.
That was pretty lousy.
Так, ладно, надо перегрузиться. Что-то пошло не так.
Your plans didn't include my exile and execution, did they? Or Kallax's attempts to kill me?
I don't regret making you both into great men. I see the sons I created, and they are albs above albs. But I should have told the truth a long time ago. Maybe then we wouldn't be here today. We'd be in the halls of the Ice Palace, ascending to where you belong. This truth is what you can use to lure Kallakse. He wants to hold on to power, and fears that if the truth of his birth became known, then he would lose that power. Threaten to reveal the truth, and Kallakse will come to you. There is one place Kallakse will not dare to take anyone from Xacor. You will know it when you see it.
You did well.
Listen to your inner voice, my son. Know your strength.
The survival of our people matters above all else.
Так, ну что? Мы пока ничего не знаем о месте, в которое можем заманить Каллакса. Новых заданий не появилось. Теперь мне нужно, во-первых, найти катушку реактора, разобраться, как пробраться в тайную лабораторию и поубивать кучу альбов на последнем преобразователе и в том месте, где Каллакс меня поджидал. Здоровяк, преп какой-то. Стим, который на короткое время повысит сопротивляемость урона в бою. На сегодня тогда все. Пока кто здесь был.